Yo, what's the word, man? What's the word? Dirty Loco on this notepad with you, man, for the one time checking in with you, man. I know it's been a long time, man. Excuse this pimple right here, too, man. I know it's ugly and all that stuff, but hey, it is what it is, man. I drink plenty of water. I don't know why it's there and all that stuff. I wash my face, brush my teeth, but hey, it is what it is, man. But let me check in with y'all real quick, man. Let me check in with y'all dirty, man. We got news out of Pittsburg, Pennsylvania, that the Steelers and Mike Tomlin has parted ways. Unfortunately, we seen the writing on the wall. He's seen the writing on the wall. Everybody's seen it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody voiced their opinion and whatnot. He's finally stepping down as the Steelers head coach. Unfortunately, you know, fortunate for some people, for the fans. I'm not a Steelers fan like that, but I'm a football fan. But it is what it is, man. It is what it is, man. Back in 2007, he became the head coach for him, you know what I'm saying, at the age of 35, and he been with the team for 19 seasons. Yes, 19 seasons, man. 19 of them good things. Almost made it 20, but he didn't, man. Almost made it 20, but he didn't. His whole generation of people, he could have just, you know what I'm saying, he just seen come up on him, you know. He won the Super Bowl back in the second season with the team back in 2008 when they beat the Arizona Cardinals. When James Harrison returned that fumble, or was it interception or whatnot, he returned that mug for dollars, you know what I'm saying? I won money off that band too, $5, but hey, I was in college, so that went a long way or whatnot. But yeah, he won it back in 2008 with the Cardinals or whatnot, and he went back to a Super Bowl in 2010, but he ended up losing to the Green Bay Packers. Ironically, the quarterback of the Green Bay Packers was Aaron Rodgers, who was just his starting quarterback just this past weekend against the Texans. You know what I'm saying? How ironic is that? But hey, it is what it is. Tomlin said in a statement he decided to step down after much thought and reflection. The organization has been a huge part of my life for many years and has been an absolute honor to lead this team, he said. I am deeply grateful to Art Rooney II and the late Ambassador Rooney for their trust and support. I am thankful to the players who gave everything they had every day, and to the coaches and staff whose commitment and dedication made this journey so meaningful. Good job. I want to also thank Steelers Nation. Your passion, loyalty, and high expectations represent what makes this franchise truly special. Coaching in Pittsburgh is unlike anywhere else, and I will always take great pride in having been a steward of this team. In 309 games he coached, he had a record of 193, which is 193 wins, 114 losses, and 2 ties. Yes. So that's a good, man. That's a good record, man. That's a good record. He only had 2 ties out of 19 seasons, man. He didn't have no losing record. He didn't have a losing record in none of his seasons as a head coach. None. How many head coaches can say that, especially having a tenure of that he had with the team? While this chapter comes to a close, my bad. My respect and love for the Pittsburgh Steelers will never change, Tomlin said in his statement. I am excited for what the future holds for this organization, and I will forever be grateful for my time at coaching in Pittsburgh. As he should, man. He was a staple for that people. He was everything, man. When you think of Mike Tomlin, you think of the Steelers. When you think of the Steelers, you think of Mike Tomlin. Straight up. And how they did him, and him not having a quarterback to succeed with Big Ben Roethlisberger, and in my opinion, during the last couple of years that Ben Roethlisberger was quarterback, he was on his last leg and was kind of, you know what I'm saying, not in his right form, just like how Aaron Rodgers was this past weekend and this past season. They should have had a quarterback, man. Ben had a quarterback, man. And the fact that he even made to the first round of the playoffs, made it to the playoffs without a quarterback, without a franchise quarterback. He had Russell Wilson, numerous other, Mason Rudolph, old Aaron Rodgers, a beat up Big Ben, was that Justin Fields? He had what's the quarterback name that the Chicago Bears had their first round? He sucked. I forgot his name, out of North Carolina. He sucked. Man, he just had so many quarterbacks. They just didn't live up to the expectations that was given to him, man. And he coached his butt off. He had his defenses up to par, but they couldn't capitalize. He had a lot of diva wide receivers who could play. Antonio Brown was the best one out of all of them who could play, but they just didn't live up to the billing and all that stuff, man. They just didn't. For all his accomplishments, Tomlin ended his historic tenure in Pittsburgh with a frustrating 9-year postseason victory drought. Despite winning the Super Bowl, 2 conference championships, and 7 division titles, Tomlinson's teams win a cumulative 8-12 postseason play. His last postseason win was an 18-16 victory against the Kansas City Chiefs in 2016. Man, shout out to Mike Tomlin, man. Shout out to you, Nuke, man. Shout out to you, man. You did your thing, man. I would have expected you to do more, you know, even though I thought that season where when Vontaze Burfict smacked Antonio Brown and gave him a concussion during that season, postseason, I forgot which postseason it was. But during that time, man, I thought y'all would have went. But Mike Tomlin, you did your thing as a Pittsburgh Steelers head coach, man. You went to 2 Super Bowls, you won 1, you know. And even though both of them was early in your tenure, you still did your thing. You still put high expectations up and kept the honor of the Pittsburgh Steelers name relevant. You know, you did your best against the Baltimore Ravens, and y'all was clashing. Y'all was the definition of a sports rivalry. Y'all was, and y'all kept that up, man. Shouts out to y'all, man. Shouts out to you, Mike Tomlin, man. You are forever a staple in the Pittsburgh Steelers organization, franchise, and you just put expectations on head coaches everywhere, man. Straight up to you, man. Shouts out to everybody, man. Comment below. Yo.